Hi, I'm just about to start to work on the video that was going to be the butter chicken episode of Cooking with Coach Rob, but obviously we've already done the recording. But I just thought I'd do like a prologue to the video. It didn't turn out as expected, so we ended up doing like a chicken dinner with rice with the butter chicken sauce. It's not the true meaning of butter chicken, but I think we made a pretty good video. We have a pretty good meal in the end, and in the future we are going to attempt the butter chicken again after we do a bit more research. So we hope you enjoy the following video. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you. Hi, welcome to this episode of Cooking with Coach Rob, and we got Shannon on the camera. Say hello, Shannon.
Hello.
Today we're going to sort of wrap it up a bit. Once again, Jared, the racefall guy we talked about yesterday, he had the idea of making one of his favorite dishes, that's butter chicken. Now, when he makes it in his family, they have like a recipe and they make it totally from scratch. We will do that down the road, but today we're just going to make the quicker method. We're going to use some of the Sharwood's butter chicken sauce that they got at 30 Foods in Victoria. Right, then also we got the chicken from them. In this case, we're going to use the chicken thighs. We're gonna like dice it up. We'll show you that after, and we're going to cook it up. Then I got in the car about to drive home. Then my friend Carlos, the guy I run with, was one of the top like runners in Victoria for long distance in his day. He said, "Rob, what kind of rice are you going to use?" And I kind of forgot, so I sent him a message saying, "What rice should I use, Carlos?" And he recommended the balsami rice. Right, so I went to Country Grocer, the good people at Country Grocer, and I bought a package of the Indian balsamic rice. So we're going to use that. And in the next scene, I'm going to show you a close-up of the ingredients so you can see it. Now then we'll get cooking. So hopefully you're enjoying the show so far. Thanks. Okay, we got our ingredients here, and this is what we're going to be using. We got the butter chicken sauce right there, and we got our chicken thighs right here. We'll make sure they're well cooked. We'll probably cook them in the one frying pan and have the sauce in the other combined in the end. Then we're going to get our steamer, and we're going to cook this rice up here. As you can see, I've portioned out the rice in here, and when I poured it over this thing so we don't spill it, because you see a little one went in. So we're going to put that in our rice cooker, right? And it said 2 cups of water, so we're going to go here and get the water from the tap. So that's 1 cup of water. And we're going to put the 2nd cup of water in. Okay, we got our Windsor salt here. It's 1 teaspoon, which is 5 millimeters. Right, I like the 5 millimeter system better. And we're gonna pour it over this thing here. Right, that's so we don't get it on the counter. You could do it over the sink, but it's just better to do it here. Right, and that goes in there. Moving along here to the next step, we got, it said butter, margarine, or oil, but I like this. I can't believe it's not butter. So we're going to use our measuring cup here, or measuring spoon, and we're going to use this. You could use a knife, but like since I had this right handy, right, that's going to go back in there, and we're going to put this in here, right? Whoops. We're going to make sure we get it all in there. Sometimes it's tricky. And there you go. Before we get more cooking, we're going to do the chicken next, and we got that. We're going to do the Jared Bean shout out. And today we're going to shout out to all the people that drive taxis and buses and that, because it's the 29th now, and we're in Victoria, BC in Canada, right? And we're supposed to get snow in the forecast next week. We're not like Ontario where they get snow all the time. So we're doing a shout out to all the transit drivers, the men and women that drive the buses, and the people that maintain them, because they do a fantastic job throughout the year, and especially at this time when the other people relying on the normally dark work. As you can see, I'm wearing the Hockey Night in Canada hat, right, for this episode. If you want to send me a hat that I can keep and I'll wear it in the future episode, right? And yeah, and I'll even give a shout out to your company, your business. So if you have a baseball hat that you want to send me, my size is extra large, and you can send it to the email address right below here. As you can see, we got our rice in the pot. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to do a quick little stir of it, like just to get it, like the butter and all that in there, like, and that's good, eh, Shannon?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to back off here. We'll put the lid on, and we're going to put it to the cook section. So it's cooking now. And we'll just back that off and we'll get working on the chicken. Okay, we're going to start preparing the chicken here, and we're going to, we won't show it all on the camera. We're going to carefully open this up, right? We're going to carefully open this up. We're going to put our chicken on the cutting board here. And Shannon already passed me like a Walmart bag to put it in the thing, and we'll just set it right here for now. Then okay, right now, as you can see, we're dicing up the chicken. Right, we're not going to do this all on camera because it's going to be a bit doing it, but we're going to do good, I think. Okay, so we're going to take another quick break, and we'll be back when we have all the chicken all diced. Okay, we've got all our chicken all ready to go in the deep fry, not in the fryer, but in the frying pan. So what we're going to do is I'm going to reach over and get the oil, and we'll get that all going. One thing neat about living in a condo is sometimes you get free stuff. This is looks like a brand new heritage pan, and one of the residents that was moving out, or one of the owners that was moving out, we all own our suites here, was moving, and it said free pan. So I bought it up, and it looks pretty clean. I ran through the dishwasher about 3 times before I ever used it, and it works good. So that's going to go on the stove, obviously. Like, see that technique? How do you like that, guys? But you got to hear the sound when you do it, or it won't work. And we're going to put, the boss says to put this around 3, right? Mm-hmm. Look, that fits on there good. And you need 6 cans of this, everybody. No, just kidding. You need just a little bit, and Shannon's going to let us know how much that she thinks you should put on. So Shannon, what do you think on this one?
That's good.
I haven't put any in yet.
Sorry.
About like that?
About like that.
Okay, so that's what we're going to do, and just put this over here. Then we got our sauce. We're going to do it in this pan over here. Even in the instructions, they put it all in one, but like chicken is really important that you got to get it cooked, right? You can always put it on low after, right? So that's what we're going to do. Okay, right now it's time to put the chicken in the pan. We do have it warmed up a bit. And I apologize if it goes in and out of focus. Is that too much oil though, Shannon?
No.
That's good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because of the fact it's a black on try to focus on the black surface, there's no color to it, right? So we're going to put all our chicken in here. And this is going to take a bit to cook. Remember, there can't be any red in chicken. You can't eat raw chicken. And so that's going to be the chicken for the butter chicken. Right, and what we're going to do is just going to leave that. We're going to leave that there. Then we're going to get our sauce going. We're going to get our sauce going in the other pan over here. The sauce we're going to put back there because it's easier for the camera to see. And we'll get that going in a sec. So you guys can watch that for a couple of minutes cooking while I'm getting the like the sauce can, the sauce ready. Like, can you see it? It's good, eh? Party. Yeah, as you see, we got our sauce cooking in the other saucepan over here, right? It's just going to make it easier for everything, so I can see where the chicken is cooking. We got our rice over here behind us, and when everything is all together, when it's all ready, we're going to combine it into another pan, like, or another pot, like. Yeah, the chicken's coming along, but it's not done yet, Charlie. Just hope we didn't put too much in there of the oil, like. As you can see, we got the chicken cooking now, and we got the it's around level number 2. Okay, as you can see, our rice is coming along really good. So right now we got to combine everything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our other pot here. Right, and we're gonna stick it here for now. We're gonna put our sauce in, right? Our sauce is going, and we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna get. I'm going to turn that off because that's. We're going to get our rice. If we're just doing this to transfer, we can turn that off. And we'll be back in 1 second after we get all the rice in this pot. So we got our rice. We're going to stick that in there now, right? That's going in there with all the butter chicken sauce. We're going to give it a nice stir to get it all combined in, like, right? It could be a bit more creamy, the sauce, like, you know what I mean? Maybe put too much rice in, but that's okay. And we'll take another break and we'll add in our chicken. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to put our chicken through the colander, like, and that's just to get it so it's not as greasy, and we'll serve that around. Now, one thing I have discovered is I think we put a bit too much rice in, like, but that's okay. Like as Chelsea, not Chelsea. Hi Chelsea, if you're watching. As Shannon said, you live and learn, right? Okay, so we're going to put that in there. And we're going to stir it all in. And we'll be back in a couple, well, we can still, so this is kind of like a first effort attempt. It should be way more creamier than this. Like a lot more creamier. Like I think I put way too much rice in. But that's okay. Like we all learned from our experiences, right? So we'll definitely do this again in another episode. I would say at least half the amount of rice that I used. I guess what I should have done is put some rice in and put more in if needed. So, but we're still going to enjoy a nice dinner, and we'll be right back to wrap it up. Okay, what we did here is we sort of did an experiment. Like it was way too thick, and it's still a bit thick now, right? Like it shouldn't be, it should be almost like buttery, really creamy, right? So this is probably a bad idea, but we're going to do it anyway. Why? For you, the people, so you don't have to. And we've heard that before. That's from the great channel, The Wolf Pit. Please follow his channels, because what he does is he'll go and try lots of different foods too that are in the frozen food area. So after you like and subscribe my channel, please go to his channel. You know what? And I think for our first ever, I think we're going to leave it at that. We're just going to like make sure it's warm. Then we'll be back in a minute to wrap it up. Well, the chicken, as you can see here, isn't happy that I sort of messed it up. But you know what we're going to do? Instead of calling it butter chicken, we're going to call it Coach Rob's chicken and rice with the butter chicken sauce, right? Because we didn't do the menu the way we didn't do it exactly how it should have been done. It's a bit thicker, but you know what? We're still going to enjoy our meal. And what we're going to do now is, since Shannon is the first on the camera, right? She's the camera one. We're going to give her the first plate. And remember, please like and subscribe to this channel, right? And remember, if you do have a hat and you want to send it to me, send it to the email address that will be on the screen at the end of this video. So once again, thank you for watching this episode of Cooking with Coach Rob. This is Rob's chicken and rice with butter chicken sauce. It's not really 100% butter chicken, but we're going to enjoy it anyway. Anyway, does Shannon want to say anything?
Hi viewers, please like and subscribe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, I had to come back and tell you one thing. In the video it says send the hat to the email address. Well, obviously you can't do that. What I meant to say is, if you send me an email, I'll give you an address to send the hat to. And remember, if you send a hat that I can keep, I'll give you a shout out in a future video. And if you have any ideas what I can cook, please let me know. And please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.